Hey everybody, Lawrence here with Dirty Basement Terrain. Now, this time around, we're not actually going to be doing a craft. I'm going to be showing you something that I received in the mail. Actually, I purchased and received in the mail. So, this is going to be a review, but it is no way sponsored. I spent my money to get this item. Now, a while ago, I was just scrolling through Etsy looking for things that interested me, and I came across a page, Dungeons by Hand. Now, a lot of their products were very, very similar to a company that we all know and love, Shifting Lands. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I already have most of this stuff, so, I was like, I'm going to come back later and look at it, and, I favorited it, and just, honestly, I forgot about it for months. And it started coming up in my Facebook feed, that stupid little, hey, buy this crap. I was like, oh yeah. So I kind of went back and looked through the stuff, and I was like, some of this stuff seems kind of interesting. It's not like outrageously priced. So I was looking, then I found it has some house front templates. I'm like, what the? But anyway, so I checked them out, and I was like, okay, these are kind of cool. I'm gonna order these. So I ordered their house front sets A through D. Is like four sets of different style of fronts of homes. Because I was looking on my shelf one day and it's like, I don't have a lot of houses or buildings. I need to make some. I was, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna order these templates. Now these are the templates I'm going to be using in this video, but I did get all four, and you'll see them in the video. But I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to use them. I'm going to give you my opinion of them. Is it going to be good? Maybe. Is it going to be bad? Possibly. But I'm going to give you my honest opinion of these templates and just run it through my Proxon and see how they work. Now, I will say this: they are laser cut MDF, so they're good and strong. So they will last for a while, quite a while. So I don't see them with just very basic care. These will last you a very, very long time. And also, each set comes in 3 different sizes. It's the same style of template for each one. Just one might be 5 inches wide, one's 4 inches wide, and one's 3 inches wide. So it's just smaller versions of the same template, which I actually, in my head for a future build, is actually going to be helpful. So, all right, let's get to it, and I'll show you how they work.
Okay, here we've got the 4 different sets A through D, I think they were titled, of the house fronts. I said it comes in, like I said, 4 different various shapes, like almost a barn-like type set there. And each set comes with 4 different sizes. So, I mean, if you use a large size and little sizes, you can use the little size for like a bump to a building. I'm not exactly sure what to call this shape, but they'll work for something. And then, of course, they've got these almost like desert hut fronts. That's what I'm thinking about them. And then, of course, this last set here. You know what? I'm not even going to attempt to come up with names for these, but I'm liking them. I have ideas for all of them. So, okay, now I'm using the one I actually plan on using very soon. And I want to give it a test run. Of course, on the Proxon. I have it on some 1-inch thick foam and just running it through its paces, see how it works. So far, so good. And the one thing I am noticing, this may just be me, but I'm having a little bit difficulty holding it still and moving the foam around. That's been a little personal thing for me with templates. It's hard to keep them on the foam and move the foam around the peroxon. But don't worry, I have a simple solution for that, and I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay, I ran into a bit of a technical issue and lost some footage, but to solve the problem of the template moving around on the foam or having to hold it down, I just took a pin vise and then drilled some small holes through each corner. And now I'm just using these push pins to push through the holes that I drilled into the foam. And that should hold the template down nice and securely. So, will it give pinholes? Yes, but you know what? You can put the side with the pinholes towards the inside of the building, and it will never show. Or you can use some texture paste to cover up the pinholes. Not that big of an issue, to be honest. But again, this is holding it pretty securely, so I won't have to worry about holding the template down while I'm cutting, as you can see here. This is going nice and smooth. I'm not worried about holding the template down. I can move the foam however I want and just proceed to cut. Yeah, for me, adding the pins is a definite plus and just makes it so much easier for me personally to use. So for the rest of these templates, before I use them, I'm going to be drilling some holes through them. I said I'm not doing much in the way of damage to the templates themselves, just a couple tiny holes to be able to secure it to the top of the foam. And again, these pins will hold it, and the pinholes will easily get covered up in the process of making the house. And here I'm just grabbing the two pieces I did cut out of the 1-inch thick foam and matching them up together. If you want, you can glue them together and you'll have a 2-inch thick end, and you can just repeat that process and have a really thick piece.
Hey, so to basically give my honest opinion about these, I have no real complaints. They're good quality, they're good salt, they're going to last. The shapes are good, pretty decent. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. You get, of this set, you get 4 different styles, with 3 different sizes for each style. So that's, 16 different templates for a laser cut MDF for $20. At least at the time of recording, that is the price. It may go up eventually, I don't know. But would I recommend these? Yeah, absolutely I would. Check them out. They're on Etsy. I'll leave a link in the description, or how about right there? But Dungeons by Hand, yeah, I'm incredibly happy with how these tested out. I'm actually going to be making a couple houses up using these templates, so I'm definitely going to get my use. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like is something I personally have a problem with on most templates, that there's no holes to stick pins through. But that was easily solved in like a minute with a pin vise. No big deal in of itself. So yeah, I mean, they're good quality, and a decent shape. And another thing I really like is that they have the sizes burnt into them on all the different templates. 5x5, 4x4, 3x3 for this size, and the other ones, they're slightly different, but yeah. If you want to check out Dungeons by Hand and you want to give them a try, go for it. And again, this was not sponsored by anyone, by Dungeons by Hand at all. I have spent my money, and this is just my honest opinion of them. So go ahead, give them a check if you like it. Great. If not, okay. But again, I like them, and I'm definitely giving them a thumbs up and a recommendation. All right, catch you later, guys.